Remember back then when I had nothing going for me. I had no money, no goals, no job. I had pretty much nothing to my name except debt. I actually went to YouTube back then to find an easy way to turn my life away and become successful. How to get rich with no money, how to find a great job quick, and in general, how to change my life overnight. I was actually clicking from video to video for hours in order to figure out what is the secret. Instead of finding what I wanted to find, I actually found advice that made the next 7 years of my life incredible. The part that completely reframed everything for me was a Greek philosopher. I was trying to find an edge on my heritage, so I was reading about Aristotle, and he gave me an advice within a story that completely shaped the next 7 years of my life and where I am today. And the funny thing is that I actually listened to that advice and I got way more than I could have ever asked for. From the relationship that I have, experiences, family and love, and also the companies that I built. When I talk about my experiences, I want you to put yourself on my shoes and I want you to be thinking about your life. Use it as a tool to be able to understand yourself and your direction in life. I know you clicked on this video because you were exactly in the same place I was 7 years ago. When I was a 23-year-old, I had the dreams and ambitions to become rich and successful, and I predict that you are exactly the same. I had these dreams, but I really had no goal or specific direction on how to do it. And to be honest, I was actually moving towards the wrong direction of becoming a professor in university, which now I know that it was the wrong thing for me to do. So I went to the internet and I saw these successful people talking about how they escaped the rat race and how they were able to go away from the golden calves. And as a 22-year-old that I thought that I will have to be a researcher and a professor for the rest of my life, this kind of blew my mind, the notion that this is even possible. So seeing all these successful people telling me that I can do anything I want with my life and that I can become as successful as I want to be, it created kind of like an obsession for me. It gave me this extreme motivation to watch every video, work as much as possible towards any direction that I thought that it's gonna make me to be like them. So it kind of got me into this work hustle type culture. It was very weird for me because I actually had this constant doubt, seeing all these people telling me how easy it is to be a millionaire and to making 6 figures online these days. But me personally, I wasn't able to do that. Like I was trying these different schemes and these different tools and techniques, but nothing was really working for me like them. And I didn't care how I will do it, what I will do. I just wanted to replicate this lifestyle and I wanted to have the life that they had. And it wasn't about the lifestyle for me. It was about creating the freedom and this financial abundance that will allow me to not have to work for money again. I'm not saying that this is not what you should be focusing on and striving for, or that this is not your future. The only thing that I'm saying is that I might have the wrong idea and direction of where I will go and why. And this was influenced by people that had a lot to gain by influencing me and people like me. One thing that actually blew my mind was when I took a step back and I actually went to Greek philosophy to find the answers for my life. Because I was sure that this person had nothing to gain out of influencing me. This is actually the most important part, so I want you to focus and start writing. The Greek word that I want you to write down and focus on is epimeleia heautou. And what this Greek word means was taking care of yourself. Most people, I guess, know the classic Greek word, which is know thyself. But this is actually the life mission that Socrates had. Socrates was actually going around Athens, talking to people that they were obsessed with money, status, reputation, and looking successful. This is what he was saying, paraphrased. You spend all your energy taking care of your wealth and your reputation, but you don't take care of the one thing that actually matters, which is yourself. It's funny, actually us trying to make money online in 2026 is exactly the person that Socrates was talking about 2,400 years ago. What actually blew my mind, it saw me that I was doing something wrong, was for me to stop chasing what I can get and for me to start building who I can be. This is the part that my journey started on investing on myself. This is the big difference with the Greek philosophy mindset, which is that this is a long-term, lifelong practice of you growing your body, mind, and spirit, not just a hack to be able to make money today through TikTok. The idea is that you invest on yourself, you become someone, and then the result follow. But this is a result that you can actually keep and grow. So even though I was trying to get rich quick, Socrates broke through with me finally understanding that I need to take care of myself. And this is what epimeleia heautou means. Me wanting to get rich quickly wasn't a plan to success. It was just a tool for me to feel good about myself and move towards a direction. The part that solidified my learning, and this is the dangerous part that people miss, so write this down. I had to actually prepare myself for success. For example, if manifestation was direct and the moment I wanted 1 million subscribers, I just got it, that would actually hurt me because I wouldn't be ready and I wouldn't have the systems mentally to be able to handle that. So it would actually ruin me and it would ruin the experience of me having the $1 million, million subscribers, or any other metric that we are chasing right now. This delay that the universe gives you and these challenges is actually to prepare you. So changing my mindset from why I'm not rich right now to I'm grateful that the universe prepares me to be the man that I should be in order to have the life that I want to have. It sounds simple, but it changes completely how I see the game and how calm and collected I am while I'm chasing this dream. Whatever you want in this life, you will not get it without actually investing on yourself. Yes, you can be lucky sometimes and get it without first preparing yourself, but it's actually a very dangerous thing, not only to lose what you got, but actually to hurt you at the end. One story that I'm keep thinking about, they were doing some social experiments that they were giving a lot of money to a homeless person, $250,000, and within months, they were losing all this money, not only to completely lose this money, but actually go into debt and then being frustrated and hoping that they never had this opportunity in the first place because they weren't ready to receive this luck from the universe. Every one of the things that you do that are painful, like recording, editing, and posting videos that take 0 views for half a year, 1 year, 3 years, is actually the preparation you need in order for you to finally be where you need to be and to be ready emotionally for what the universe already wants to give you. Another one, I started from zero in every single aspect of my life, body, mind, and spirit, and everything under these categories. And eventually, step by step, I brought myself to where I am today. And I really love myself where I am, where I will be, and the direction that I have. And if you ask me to do all these things again, but without the pain, I would definitely say no. The pain was actually the best part of this journey. Even though at the moment I wouldn't want to have it, was actually the gift that the universe was giving me to prepare me for where I am right now. So you focusing on yourself, investing on yourself, and taking care of yourself with epimeleia heautou, even though painful and slow route, it is actually what will give you everything that you want. And I'm 100% sure that it will worth at the end. I'm so grateful that you watched this video. I know that this is a hard topic and most of us just want the result, but you being here and watching all the way till the end, you are special and I will do everything in my power for you to get it. See you in a bit.